Welcome back, everybody, to FTL Advanced Edition. It's time to get back into it, baby. We are drifting through the nebula in Sector 5. A very unfortunate jump, but I'm thinking I may have to take some opportunities here to try to get some more extra scrap through a few nebulous territories. Definitely not the ideal location to want to make some headway through, but I think we're in a good enough situation here in my my current ship layout to where I shouldn't have too much trouble with invaders here. So let's go ahead and assume that that's going to be the case. I don't know where all of my power went. Good God. Holy cow, what do they have going on here? I've got two danger fields. The section of the nebula is experiencing a plasma storm, and your main reactor can only function at half capacity. Okay, so maybe this isn't exactly where I want to farm up experience or anything like that, considering I can barely power my own weapons. So I suppose I'm going to actually take out the Artemis here, and, oh, you know what, no, I got to do this. And I hope I can use my burst laser. I still got my two shields, so I mean, that's a good thing, but he is damaging me a lot more than I can actually help out myself. Oh, this is starting to scare me. I'm actually not even able to use Remo for his intended purpose, so I may just have to keep this guy out and available to be shooting elsewhere. I'm going to try to take their shields down to at least give me the option of just destroying their other systems outright. Although it's not looking like it's going to be very likely for me to see much success here, and my doors are now disabled. My God, this drone is fast! Holy cow! Okay, that is scaring the hell out of me. I suppose I do have an extra one of these here, so I should be using my Artemis as well. I don't know why I didn't think that initially would be available to me. Good Lord, okay, this is starting to get really bad. Oh my goodness. Burst laser is ready to fire, might as well do that. I'm gonna hope and pray that I can actually make it out of this situation. I've got my doors back so I can leave this opened and hopefully extinguish the fire. My sensors are offline, my doors are not really that necessary to have or to maintain the improvement on. I gotta take out this drone, man. That thing is killing me, and it missed, of course. Timely. Alright, got another missile coming. Oh goodness. Oh, this is really bad. God dang. Oh, this is killing me. I really don't want to die here, but I think I can defeat these guys. Fire's still going in the engine room. I hope I'm suffocating it enough. I don't know if it's gotten into the other rooms already. Oh god, I should really try this out. Okay, hang on a second. My Artemis is back. If I can just destroy their weapons. Okay, that's good. Drone's still going, which means I need to target that thing next. I don't have shields anymore because they've disabled them. There we go. Alright, so he's not going to be able to hit me anymore. Now he's dead. Alright. The fire's gone. This is a really bad start. They shouldn't be able to attack me anymore, though, so I can afford to get this guy in here to fix up my own drone control, even though it's not really that necessary at the moment. If I can send this guy in here, I think there's enough oxygen in the entire ship, so I can open up all these doors and I can get him in a suitable position. I'm not going to use any more missiles if I can avoid it, because I think I can get away with just killing these guys without that. So let's go ahead and fire away the laser again. Make sure they don't get their weapons repaired so they can do even further damage to me. Oh, this is not a good situation. I think we're going to be getting out of it just fine regardless. I should probably be using a couple more of these guys to improve the repair speed of the engine room. Then we can, of course, just send everybody back to their posts and everything will be peachy keen. Let's do one last fire, and there it goes. Man, what a first shot at my heart. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. That is a little bit less than substantial, but I'll take it. Alright, Charlie, you're doing quite well for yourself, aren't you, buddy? You are becoming quite the powerful member of our crew here. Mara's getting up there in her proficiency in piloting. GM Fao doing okay as well. Junpei could definitely be a better shieldsman, but he's working on it. Alright, so let's go ahead and shut down the doors again. Put everybody back to posts. We'll be good. Alright. Man, I've got to find a store. A distress beacon could be helpful. We'll try this out. Oh, I need to reallocate my resources now here too. Okay. Ooh, hold on a second. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease is spread virulently. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. My NG crew can calm down the infected. With no fear of catching the disease, your NG crew member helps reassure and organize the infected humans. Calmed by its extensive knowledge of human physiology, the infected submit to the quarantine in the hopes that a cure can be found. The colony leaders offer a reward to help to prevent an ugly incident. Very nice. Alright. I mean, the NG crew definitely helped out there. We got a few more scrap, which I should definitely be considering using at post-haste. So let's see here. I can afford one more. We got small bomb, too. Let's see. This requires a missile. Does no normal damage, but it is, oh, it's the teleporting bomb. Hold on a second. I want to have a look at that here. Self-teleporting explosive that damages systems and crew, but not the hull, can target your own ship. Interesting. Bombs teleport past shields and defense drones to land directly. Oh, that's really good. They can disrupt crew and systems. Oh my goodness, and I can even launch them at borders on my own ship. That is awesome. That's a lot better than that hull missile. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell this thing because I really don't want it that much anymore. Did I buy that? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't, though. But regardless, what we could do, I should find a shop before I do anything else, really. Because I need to repair my hull, but now that I have the option, I should probably consider upgrading my weapon system so I can afford that small bomb. In fact, I'm going to do that very thing right now. Let's power that up. Because that is, I mean, like, it certainly doesn't do any damage to the ship, but just disrupting certain things can be very, very helpful, especially later on in the game, in my opinion. So that might be worthwhile until we can find a much better weapon, but then again, that just, by virtue of upgrading the missiles, or at least the weapon system the way I did just now, I think that may put us in a better position moving forward. Okay, let's go ahead and call that good. We'll hang on to that 40 scrap for now. I think I may be able to get away with visiting this unvisited location. Actually, that's pretty much my only option, but then I'd have to go all the way back down here. Oh, should I do it? I think I'm going to. I'm going to try it out. I might be taking a big gamble here, but I'm going to do it. This beacon seems to serve as a meeting place for local traffic. It seems you can find crew willing to fight on your ship here for a price. Alright, let's see here. We've got Ferris, who is good at weapons, and Jack, who is a great shield crew member. That looks like a pretty good deal to me. I think Jack is one of those rock guys that can help put out fires and deal with combat as well. So let's hire that guy. Let's hire Jack to be on shields. Very good. He's a shield expert already. Junpeg is pretty good with repairs. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put Junpeg on doors because that's a very good position to be in. Reassign the current crew positions. There we go. Let's have a more in-depth look at Jack, actually, the new crew member. The Rockmen of Rachos 4 are rarely seen and are known for their fortitude, so as I thought, he is immune to fire. Health increased to 150, so he should help out in some combat if we need him to, but he's also much better suited for putting out fires in critical stations, which Shield Bay very well could be, so that's a good ability for him to have. 30% faster recharge on the shields. That is wonderful. Of course, we still have the availability for these 2 combat drones as well, so it's a very good thing. Let's go ahead and move through the nebula, I suppose, and do our damnedest to get through this sucker. This may be tough, but I'm ready to handle it. I'm going to have to jump very quickly, actually, because I am right in the midst of the rebel fleets. A Mantis ship lost in the storm hails you. Sensors are out. We have no local telemetry. We will take yours. You detect a power increase in their weapon system. Oh my god. Alright, luckily I can actually power my combat drones here, so that's very, very good. I'm going to launch my Artemis missile at their shield system, and hopefully my drones will then be able to deal some damage to them, so let's find out. I could also just use a small bomb if I wanted to. I kind of want to try that out, actually. Let's see if I can do this. Of course, my missile still ignores the shield, so that's all well and good. I'm going to have Junpeg go over and heal up the med bay real fast. Burst laser can probably get through this without too many issues now, and hopefully the drones will start doing their thing. Nice! Alright, that pretty much does it. 1 Artemis and 1 small bomb, and this ship is toast. Bam, baby! Very nice. I might not have even had to use both of the drones there. That was pretty effective. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Excellent. Alright, we definitely need to get with the times and get our ship repaired pretty soon here, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. In the meanwhile, time to jump again. Let's go this way. I think I can get away with that. Yep, let's do it. Very low in hull, it's kind of worrying me. Automated Rebel Scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. Ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. I believe they have cloaking as well, so that's a damn shame. We can launch these 2 puppies and hope that our burst laser gets in there in time. I don't think they're going to be able to avoid this fight here, unless they have just extremely powerful stealth, which it certainly looks like they do. Oh my god! All right, there's the first weapon blast they had for us. I'm gonna target their. I'm gonna target this first. They missed the halberd for the most part, but they did get our shields down. Drones are starting to attack quite a bit. That's very, very good. All right, there goes most of their weapons. Engines are almost down. If I can get this burst laser fired off. There we go. Alright, got it. Nice. Very, very good. Ship breaks apart and you feel relief in the knowledge that you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet with 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 23 scrap. I really should be very careful about how liberal I am with my use of my drones, I suppose, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Send the Remo in there to help out with the repairs real fast. There we go. Back to positions. Jack actually needs to heal up for a bit. Okay. Yeah, maybe in that particular instance, I might have been okay just using the 1. Kind of throwing away drone parts left and right here, so I should be more aware of that. I think I can afford to go up here. I really think I can. Especially because we're not going to be in the nebula anymore, so that's all well and good. Alright, you jump into an unremarkable system. No life signs detected within scanning range. That's a bummer. Alright, off we go again. In fact, if I can go like this. Can I even... How in the world? Can I get there? There's only one way to get there. Oh my god, that's awful. I would have totally boned myself if I didn't realize that just now. Oh god. Let's see. Scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you, stay out of this or you'll be next! Can we deal with these guys? I don't think we can. Not with my current whole situation. I'm gonna ignore him for now. This may bite me in the butt. Let's see. They've got themselves 3 shields. A crew teleporter. That's what I'm the most worried about, is that crew teleporter. I don't think I can deal with these guys right now. Just can't save every civilian affected by this war. I really... God, I need to get out of here. This nebula in particular, I really pushed my luck. I wish I could see which pirate this is. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away. I can attack a smuggler. Okay. Well, I made this decision and I'm sticking by it, damn it. Let's launch a combat drone. I might as well launch 2. Can't take any risks here. They're gonna whittle down that overcharge on the shield, luckily, so... Unless they start missing every shot. Small bomb could definitely help me out as I place that in the shield system. Burst laser could whittle it down as well. Maybe I should hold off on the burst laser, actually. Let's see what they do with their small bomb here. Oh my goodness. Alright, that hurt quite a bit. Let's send Remo over. I don't have any need to actually see within their ship at the moment, so that won't be too painful for me. I'm going to try to whittle down their shields as they have an opening that did not quite work. Their doors are down, which is questionably effective. See if I can hit their FTL just in case they want to try to get away. There we go. Effective to use a missile there, I think. I need to make sure they're not going to deal any more damage to me, actually. That's the biggest concern I have, is the fact that they could easily just kill me if I let them. They are trying to escape. Their engine is weakened. I'm going to try to small bomb their weapon system right now. There it goes, okay. That's disabled. Let's try to hit the engine. They're offering 3 fuel, a drone part, and 25 scrap. We can do better than that. We've already got them dead. They're boned. Missile on the shield. There we go. They got it. Nice. Alright. Heavy Laser Mark 1. Wow, you searched the ship and discovered that its cargo was new military-grade weaponry. It was somehow undamaged in the fight and can be easily mounted on the ship. Wow. Alright, let's have a look. Oh god, is there a fire? Hold on. There's a fire somewhere. Oh, shoot. I hear it burning. Oh god, I think it's in here. Hold on, hold on. No more damage. No tears, only dreams now. Yep, there it is. Alright. I don't think it's reached the med bay. Let's find out. Nope. Okay. Is it out? I think so. Yep, we're good. Alright. Shut those doors. Ooh, man, look at that hole. Oh my god. That's horrifying. Alright, let's make sure we're getting all the oxygen back in there again. Good. Just in case we need it. Okay. That's a store. Oh, thank god. Oh man, we were seriously pushing our luck here. Alright, fix everything. Wow. So lucky right there. Let's have a look at this. Heavy lasers can wreak more havoc, whatever you want to call it, than their smaller burst laser counterparts. 1 power, 9-second charge time, 1 shot per charge. 2 normal damage. I feel like the burst laser is better. If I could fire more than 1 charge with this thing. Well, I'm gonna sell the whole missile, I think. That's a pretty obvious choice for me. Because I'm not ever really concerned. My pretty consistent combat strategy is not really concerned about how much damage I'm directly doing, but more so disabling enemy systems so I can more effectively, you know, like, micromanage the situation. So I'm gonna get rid of that for sure. What else could I buy in here? A weapon pre-igniter. Weapons are made immediately. Oh god, that would be so good. That would be amazing. What is this thing? This laser weapon takes a long time to warm up. Each time it fires, it decreases the cooldown, eventually able to take down any amount. Oh my god. Wow. The Chain Vulcan. The Chain Vulcan. Chain charge cap 1.1. 1 shot per charge. 4 power. This is an incredible weapon. Oh my goodness. We'd have to pretty much make this the only weapon. Give time to prepare. The swarm launcher can replicate multiple warheads. Wow, that sounds pretty awesome as well. Charge weapons can be charged. Yeah, that's a charge weapon. This is chain laser, decreases their cooldown. Check the green lights on the weapon to see how many times it is fired. Huh. Oh man, this thing seems new. Oh my god, I've got options here, man. I need some more fuel, actually. I need to sell another thing if I want to fire. I think I want to go for the Vulcan. We could sell the burst laser, or even the Artemis, because I have small bomb that I think I want to use more than the Artemis. Then we could have both burst laser. Artemis is good, though. This ignores shields anyway, right? 5 shield piercing. So maybe small bomb isn't as necessary, but it does give me more value. I could hold on to Artemis. I'm going to hold on to small bomb. I think small bomb has more utility, so I'm going to sell this. I'm going to buy the Vulcan. And that's all I can do. I do have heavy laser that I could sell as well. I don't think I'm going to use this. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the burst laser. If I'm looking at just purely statistics, I think I'd much rather have the burst laser. So let's get rid of that. I'm going to buy more fuel after I've sold that thing. At least all that they can give me. I should buy more missiles too. More drone parts, actually. Yep, that's a better option. Alright. That may not be what a lot of people would have done, but that is what I've determined to be the best course of action for us here. So the Vulcan is going to be like the #1 priority, of course. I have to take off small bomb in order to power it, as well as burst laser. I've got the 4 now for combat drones, but I could also just... Oh, I need more system power there, of course. So Vulcan is my only weapon if I want to do it this way. I think for now I've got to stick with small bomb and burst laser just so I can start killing things. But my next big objective is going to be allowing myself to use the Vulcan. If I can only have that weapon pre-igniter as well. I've got to heal people up as well, jeez. Not even focusing on that. Alright, once they're healed up, back to positions, and we will make the jump and try to at least gain a little bit more value out of, what are we are? We are in Sector 5. Okay, so we can probably make some time to go jump to the adjacent sectors here. Or locations, I suppose. We've arrived at the long-range beacon. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. Investigate. We land a small shuttle in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, 6-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Bring some of the creatures on board to sell? No, how about I try to communicate peacefully? You try to communicate in every possible way you can, but they just stand there silently judging you with their large, expressionless eyes. Okay, I think we need a certain character class to actually do anything with that. 2 stores here. That's not really what I wanted to see. Let's see if I can get any value out of this particular jump. We'll find out. Scanners indicate that a battle is taking place. Aid the civilian ship. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. So we still got all the drone power we want if we choose to use it. Still got burst laser and small bomb. So let's see. I think I definitely want to launch a small bomb over onto their shield system and then have 2 drones attacking at the same time. I feel like that's entirely necessary for this fight to be successful. I have 1 extra power bar right now, unfortunately. I'm not really sure how I can best utilize that without having that extra potential for... Oh, goodness, they teleported over. Alright, so they teleported into a very bad spot there, actually. In fact, they're not going to be able to get to me as long as I maintain these blast doors. They are boned. Oh, man, you know what? I'm going to move this guy out. I'm going to keep him there for now. I need to use my small bomb on their shields. Okay, this will be just fine. Just got to pay very close attention to when they destroy these doors. So hold on just a moment. Small bomb, did it make it? It did. Yep, nice. Alright, there goes their shields. He just opened that door, so he is now running. Goodbye. Hope you enjoy being suffocated. First laser is available. Let's do this. There we go. Alright, their shields are down, and now the drones have free reign to do damage as they will. So, I think these guys are going to die before they can do any damage to me. Hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. Alright, they're gone. We're pausing up still. I'm going to wait for the opportunity for the burst laser again. I'm going to try to fire on the shield system. Did they take out my drones? Oh, they did. I've got to repair that. Okay, hang on a second. Let's get this guy over here. Ooh, that is not good. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Oh my goodness. Another small bomb can do the trick. Let's go ahead and do that. Deal some damage to their crew members as well. Oh, my drones are completely offline. Wow, that was a good move on their part, and they're back on board the ship. Yikes. Alright, he's going to try to fire at him. I think he can handle that on his own. That's probably okay. Let's do another burst laser shot over here at their weapons system, in case that's really hurting me quite a bit. I don't have drones anymore, sadly. I think I just lost those 2 drone parts, actually. But this should still be okay. I'm not really in too much danger of straight up losing this fight as long as I play my cards right. Unfortunately, I'm taking quite a bit of damage. It's not really ideal. Alright, let's attack that system next. Get this guy out of my freaking hair here. Alright, there goes the fire. Very good. Open up all these doors again. He killed that man. Beautiful. And one more shot of the burst laser on the shield system. And they are pretty much gone. Just actually killed one of their final crew members. We just gotta wait around for a little while, repairing everything as we go. We're gonna take these guys and heal them up. Boom. Jack can do it as well. Alright, 41 scrap, 2 fuel, and a drone part out of that, so we pretty much net gained. Apparently the ship that was being assaulted was a science vessel. They thank you for saving them and offer a small reward. That's a considerable reward. I like that. Okay. Well, that could have definitely gone better, but it didn't go too bad. I'm starting to realize that I really would like to be able to use the Vulcan, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make that upgrade available to me right the hell now. Let's switch this over to this slot right there. I'm going to take out the small bomb, and I need, let's see, I need one more capacity if I want to use both this and that. What I could do is go like this, use small bomb and Vulcan. With 2 more, I could use the laser as well. I also have drones, so I can't forget that. Oh, I need to repair the shield system. What the hell am I doing? Can't forget that I need the resources for that, so it looks like I may need to buy 1 more power bar, or I could just disable the medbay temporarily and use that as the extra power necessary, not have to worry about those resources being quote-unquote wasted. Okay, I think we're good. Still need to heal up a little bit, which we could do if we jump to an adjacent shop, but I don't know if I have the time. I don't think I do. I don't want to take the gamble. I think I gotta get out of here. Let's do it. Alright. Away we go, I think, to Sector 6. It's been a very eventful episode. Very crazy. Almost lost it all on multiple occasions. But oh, we jumped into another nebula. Oh my god. Get to the exit beacon and jump to the next sector. How big is it? Not too shabby. Alright, so we'll have to deal with this in Sector 6 on the next episode of FTL. Thank you much for watching this episode and for the series in general. Leave a like if you're enjoying it. It really helps out the channel and all the stuff I do here. Appreciate that a lot. Thanks for watching. My name's Baer. I'll see you next time.